Hi guys, I'm back. So I'm just gonna say, I think it's pretty clear to anyone watching these videos that I do not know what I'm doing as far as like the recordings and whatnot. I'm not good at recording. I'm not good at talking about what's happening. I'm not really good at explaining it, and I'm not good at even talking about, God, really, I don't think, even, I know how it feels, but I'm not really good at expressing it all. I'm gonna be working on that, getting better at talking, and maybe coming up with things to talk about. But yeah, so, I just want to say for anyone that has been like, just checking out my videos or whatever, I really do appreciate you guys. And I know it takes some patience, I'm just sitting there, rambling sometimes, and other times, it's just silence watching the video, of the streets. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sure, how I'm going to continue forward with this. I just know that something is telling me to continue reaching out to people about this. And I just need to work on, like, really figuring out how to do it. Everyone that knows me knows I really don't like being on camera. I don't like my picture taken. I definitely don't feel comfortable doing this, as far as it's out of my comfort zone. So, and the reason I'm doing it is, even though it's uncomfortable for me to do, I'm trying to help other people. So to me, I'll deal with the uncomfortableness of it in order to help others. So, I see so many other people sharing their testimonies, their stories about what's going on when they found God, and also about the whole gang stalking and targeting program. And they are so brave, and a lot of them are so good at explaining, and, but I know I have a purpose, and it's probably not really necessarily explaining all of this stuff, or speaking, on the online, or maybe not even speaking in person, like to a group. But I know definitely there's stuff about me that God put in me that's special, and so I'm gonna work on that purpose. And but in the meantime, I do still want to just show a little bit of what's going on and speak about stuff. So anyway, I was just kind of trying to check the bases with you guys. I'm heading to work right now. I'm actually trying to decide whether I want to take this drive public or not. Literally, I just saw emergency vehicles heading the way that I was supposed to be going, so I'm kind of curious what kind of holdup we're going to have up there. Again, like I said before, they very much want to make me late for work. But I have plenty of time, so I'm not really worried about being late. It's just all the shit they do. I actually have stops to make. I always have stops to make before work, so they're just gonna, do what they're gonna do. So yeah. Anyway, I think I am gonna record some of the drive. Like I said, it just makes me feel more safe and comfortable. Even if I don't record it live with you guys, I'm still gonna record it because it keeps people more in line. And then again, if something does happen to me, at least it's on recording somewhere. Yeah. So I'm gonna just be flipping this mic around. I don't really I'm tired. I don't know if they're blasting me with directed energy weapons, but I'm feeling really exhausted today. It doesn't help that I don't like this job that I have to go to tonight. So honestly, I'm exhausted. I'd really rather not even go to work, but I'm gonna, because that's the kind of worker I am. I don't just miss work if I'm tired, not usually anyway. So I'm gonna head to work. But I'll probably be turning this on and off. Maybe there might be a couple videos. Well, I know I will, because when I get to the first stop that I'm going, the first couple, yeah, I have a couple stops, so, yep, so, anyway, and just depending on what's going on around me will depend if I turn it back on or not, to be honest with you. So, I'm going to flip this around here in a minute, so we can see, because like I said, I just saw some emergency vehicles coming, going the same way that I'm headed, so we can kind of see if there's anything going on down here. I'm going to flip this and mute it so I can listen to some music, and thanks for your patience, guys, and thanks for watching, and alright, I'll be back on eventually. Oftentimes, you're going to notice in my videos, it goes like fuzzy. It'll pop up on my screen that there's a slow connection. That's just the hackers. They're always hacking me. Like, it's crazy. Oh wow, I think this is a replay from yesterday. Again, with nothing happening. Remember yesterday when we did this? It's like deja vu. And when we got to the end of the line, there was nothing happening. Remember this, guys? This happened yesterday. Deja vu, guys. It's 5:19 again. School's not out. There isn't even that many people in this fucking town right here. Like, this is crazy. Hey, can anyone see what's going on up there? Is there some kind of... see anything? Can any of you guys see anything? I can't see. If you see something and you're watching, please let me know. I just see a bunch of cars lined up for no reason. Like yesterday. I will say we did see emergency vehicles go by, remember? Conveniently, right before I left. Everyone that's a gang stalk victim, a targeted individual, they know exactly what's going on. Everyone else is thinking, Shannon, you're crazy, but that's okay. That's okay. I don't care what anyone thinks about me. That's the joy. That's the freedom of being me. I don't give a shit what anyone thinks about me. Unlike the rest of the world who's so worried about what the neighbors think, what everyone thinks about them. They gotta fit in with each other and do these stupid crimes against us. They're so worried about fitting in that they do crimes against innocent people. Look, like this. Like stalking, felony stalking. They think I really give a shit. I don't. And they should know. They do know. They know I really don't care. They're not bothering me now. They're just trying to make me look bad. Now they're going to put the buses here and be like, well, this is really the holdup. Really, does the bus have to stand and sit in front of the railroad track for like 5 minutes? No. They stop, check to make sure no trains are coming, and go. The public transportation does that too. It doesn't take no 5 minutes to do it. It doesn't take where you're going to make a whole line of traffic for it. And this isn't common either. I'll tell you that right now. I changed my mind. Y'all could just chill here. It's only going to take me a second. But yeah, as soon as I pull up, and then as soon as I pull up, we see motherfuckers on their phones, acting weird. She's usually really nice though, but then the traffic's still kind of backed up. They're probably waiting for me. But they're not stopped at a stop still. Well, they're going to be in a minute here. They're ridiculous. This program's so stupid. Anyway, just hold tight, guys. Hold tight. Almost had a car crash in the parking lot because everyone's hurrying out. Everyone's hurrying out. As I said, there's always car crashes. Look, now they're hurrying to pile up. They're like, oh shit, those two almost crashed right there. Oh shit, here she comes. Let's line up. There, you see how smoothly it's going just now? See how smoothly it's going, but now, yeah. But they're gonna hurry, get it all piled up again. They're getting ready. Watch, I see it starting. Here comes the pile up on the other side. All of a sudden. So obvious, guys. I love it. I love how obvious they are. It's just more about it, guys. More about it. These people are really retarded. Tell you what. Alright, anyway. I'm not supposed to be saying they're retarded, even though it's pretty clear they are. I blame it on the energy weapons that cause brain damage, actually. You know, just look up Havana Syndrome. If you look up Havana Syndrome, you will learn all about the directed energy that caused brain damage. So most of these people have brain damage because they're being blasted with it direct. I'm not the only one. I keep telling them, I'm not the only one being blasted with these weapons. They're being controlled, a lot of them, by these weapons. And they're like brain dead from it, obviously. Thank God that my brain's not that gone already like theirs. I mean, Jesus Christ. Anyway. And here we are, look, it's only been just not even 2 minutes, if that, and nothing. It's all nice. Look, I told you guys, this is gang stalking. They think that they're gonna make me late to work. Honestly, I get to work when I want, pretty much. No offense to the job, but they're lucky I even fucking come to work. Anyway, they don't deserve me. They gang stalk me. They take videos of me while I'm working. The people at the office stay after hours just to be gang stalkers. They really make a mess. They act like they're slobs. You know, I mean, they weren't like this in the beginning, but now they are. Just like when I worked at the transit center and the bathrooms used to be really clean. This is a bus driver's bathrooms. When I first started working there, then it started getting nasty. They started leaving piss in the toilet, pissing everywhere, leaving shitty fucking toilet paper everywhere. And then they started doing the same thing at the last building I cleaned. And to the point that my supervisors were looking into who was doing it because they were making the bathrooms so gross. They were like leaving boogers all over the wall, leaving shitty toilet paper in the stalls. And, you know, this is what they do to try to make it so I don't want to be there and I don't want to keep my job. So, pretty disgusting people. I would make stupid jokes about how they must be, oh, here we go again. you'll notice too, everywhere I go, there's a sheriff. Right there. Yep, right there. There's a sheriff everywhere I go. It's the same one I was just talking about yesterday at the store I was just at. I believe it's the same one that pulled me over. So, you know, but anyway, yeah, so that's what they do at my jobs. They actually, I was like, man, it's like they're gonna start playing in their shit like gross 2-year-olds, which thank God none of my kids never did that, but that's how they were acting. It was so disgusting. So that's what they do. You'll notice all these cars scurrying out as fast as they can. There were just 3 or 4. That's gang stalking. You'll see them everywhere I go. It's like they're hurrying to get to the light, to get in front of me, or the stop sign. If you notice on the side roads, you'll see how like they're almost in a rush to get in front of me, and they literally crash into each other almost sometimes, and I laugh. I know I'm not supposed to, but it is what it is. And I hate to say this, you guys, it's gonna make me sound paranoid, but one of my friends actually saw it for herself. The buses, the school buses are participating in this shit. Literally, they did a whole like parade. One of my best friends saw the whole thing. Like, I don't know how many buses, like a whole parade just to show off or something. I don't know, they were being weird. My best friend knows about it. The truck drivers have done the same thing where it's like a whole just 20 of them at least in a row just keep coming and coming, and you're like, where are you going and where did you come from? They've done it with the truck drivers and the buses. It's so fucking weird. I don't know how they get all these people to do this kind of weird ass shit. It's so fucking strange. Well, I believe it's energy weapons and demons, actually. Energy weapons and demons, that's how they get people to do it. They are, yep, you see, I don't know if you noticed how that car's lights just flashed. Yeah, energy weapons and demons. Honestly, what I'm doing is I'm just trying to do what God tells me to do, and God tells me to keep recording, so that's what I'm gonna do. So, sorry if any of you guys, like, you don't have to watch it though, honestly, but that's what I'm being told to do, just keep recording and documenting, to bring exposure to it. Also, I mean, there isn't none right now, but a lot of people are well aware that the chemtrails, some people call them con trails. Well, okay, con artist trail, chemtrail, whatever you want to call it. Look, it's green and we're not going. This is gang stalking. And look, if you notice, this light's on, but none of the other ones are. That's a tracking light from Jade, the helm. But anyway, so these contrails / chemtrails, that the ones that don't dissolve, the ones that stay and float around in the air, they're also part of the tracking and eliminating program. They've got something in them that embeds into your skin and makes it so it's easier to track you. It's been documented. I've shared lots of videos about it. I'm surprised there's no chemtrails with us right now. Generally, everywhere I go, there's chemtrails, but they don't have to because they got all these idiots already on the road with me. So what do they need the chemtrails for? They mainly use the chemtrails, I noticed, in like more remote locations to bring the people to me. It's so weird. And here we're gonna stop for no reason, guys. Just some dumb shit. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up, but I'm just saying, it's all, like I said, it's like a big onion with so many layers, and the more layers they put on there, the easier it is for them to deny that it's happening. But damn it, it's happening, guys, with a whole bunch of layers. Lots of nasty stuff is going on right in front of our faces. And my eyes were opened, and I'm just making it my mission to open some more eyes. Their favorite thing to do is stop at green lights, or really slow down, really slow at green lights for no reason. Like I said, yes, you know, like what they were just doing, stop in the middle of the roads for no reason and whatnot, like they just did back there by the store. So those are their favorite tactics. It causes road rage in a lot of people. But like I told them, they're only pissing themselves off. Like, I could give a shit less. I'd sing and dance while they're doing it. Like, I don't care. I'm dancing and singing and having a good old time while they're getting mad and enraged. So it backfires every time. Alright, y'all, I'm at Walmart, so I'm gonna turn this off. I mean, if I left it on, you would see plenty of gang stalk activity, probably, but I'm not gonna waste your time. You know, it's the same shit, different day, everywhere I go. Always the same shit. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and stop for now, and I will be back. I'll see you guys in a bit.